All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, which is constituted by you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, as well as you Israelite foreigners scattered abroad across all nations, whither we've scattered, according to prophecy. All right. I'm the brother Shamaria, back with another lesson. It's going to be a quick hit, you know what I'm saying? I want to deal with the topic, of Cornelius, man. And, Cornelius was an Israelite, man. He was an Israelite foreigner, all right? And we're going to kind of, jump through the scripts to prove that, all right? And this is Acts 10 from the top. There was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band, a devout man, and one that feared the Most High with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed to the Most High always. So this man Cornelius had to have been an Israelite foreigner. All right. Now it says there was a certain man in Caesarea. Now Caesarea, all right, which Caesarea is actually within Israel, all right? That's where he was stationed. Okay, it's a coastal region in Israel, all right? And it goes by other names, for instance, Herod's Harbor, But Cornelius, being that he was a centurion of the band called the Italian band within the Roman armies, so to speak, all right? I'd covered we covered in another lesson, even going back to Ptolemais and how he had our people in Egypt, in Alexandria, how even going way back then, man, he had our people within Esau's military ranks, okay? Because we brought out that information in the Josephus, how it was recorded that they had set some of our people into their garrisons, okay, which were like stations. They were stationed within Esau's ranks, Esau's military. And just like today, you got Jake's, all right, within Esau's ranks in his army even today, man. Okay, it was the same case for this man Cornelius, all right, back then. And watch what it says in verse 2. It says, a devout man and one that feared the Most High with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed always, prayed to the Most High always. Okay. And one thing you should know about the Roman Empire, one of those things that made it different, when you go into Daniel 7, it talks about how, it was diverse, so to speak. All right. Was that, the Roman Empire's army included other nations that they have subdued, all right, including the nation of Israel, all right? And, so it says he was a centurion of the band called the Italian band. Now you had, there was Israelites, way back then coming from Italy, all right? Even to this day, which, a majority of them, are in the South, like Sicily. A majority of them are Jakes, man. Let's go to Hebrews, and this is to prove, back then, it was Jakes, all right, within Italy, man. This is Hebrews 13:23. Know ye that our brother Timothy is set at liberty, meaning, Timothy had the truth, man. All right. He knew the truth. Okay. And Timothy, all right, his father, he was what you would call a Grecian, man. He was a Hellenist. Okay. Because he grew up practicing those heathenistic customs, Slakia. So his father is what you would call a Gentile. All right. Where, whereas his mother had actually stuck to our customs, our tradition, which is where he had learned it from, okay? So he was set at liberty, meaning he knew the truth, all right? So he had Israelites living in Italy, as it's going to say, verse 24. Salaki, let me read that over. This is Hebrews 13:23. Know ye that our brother Timothy is set at liberty, with whom, if he comes shortly, I will see you. Salute all them that have rule over you, and all the saints. They of Italy salute you. Okay? Showing you that, you had Israelites living in Italy. All right? And now let's go to Acts 18:2. And it says, and found a certain Jew named Aquila. All right? That name Aquila, I believe, means eagle. Aquilas, okay? An eagle. All right? Like that flagpole with that golden eagle that the Romans had carried around. The legions. But, his name was Aquila. Okay, born in Pontus. Lately come from Italy with his wife Priscilla, because that Claudius had commanded all Jews to depart from Rome and came unto them. Okay, so once again, it just goes to show that you had Jakes in Italy. All right. And even knowing this, based off of what we just, brought out, okay, it's at this point, it's highly possible that this man Cornelius is a Jake, man, because again, you had Israelites within Italy and as well as other parts of Europe, man. Okay, because again, going back to Deuteronomy 28, where it gets into the curses, we would be scattered across all nations, man. So you got Jakes with, you're gonna have Jakes scattered everywhere, man. Looking like different peoples, all right, but their seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And let's go back to Acts, because we're gonna deal with so it says a devout man. All right, now that word for devout is Slaki. The word for devout, Eusebius, okay? Pious, dutiful, all right? Now hold up. Slaki. This is pious in the online etymology dictionary. It says having or intended to show faith and reverence for the supreme being, from Latin pius, dutiful, devout, conscientious, religious, faithful to kindred, all right? Inspired by friendship, prompted by natural affections, all right? So it says perhaps related to Latin purus, all right, pure, clean, all right, purifying, all right? So, one more definition, because, this is going to drive it home. It's like, hold on. And this would be from, hold on, Oxford. Let's get the Oxford definition. One second, brothers. Pious. Well, hold on. From Oxford Languages, all right? So get this, right? Because one of the synonyms, all right, it says devout, pious, right? Devoutly religious, all right? And look at that. Spiritual, prayerful, holy, godly, saintly, okay? So now, with that, who are the saints? Pursuing the, let's get Psalm. This is Psalm 148. go down to Psalm 148 and 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel. So there's your answer, man. The saints, the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So again, man, the saints being the children of Israel. So how is it you have, this man Cornelius, which, a lot of people even, even within, various Israelite camps and stuff, they always say that Cornelius isn't a Jake, that he's, so-called white man, an Edomite man. But, it tells him in the scriptures that, it's like, I'm trying to think of where that is. But here's another one. All right, this is Psalm Salakia. Because I had a verse in mind, but I forget, and I don't want to butcher it. But this is Psalm 89 and 7. It says, "The Most High is greatly to be feared in the assembly of the saints, and to be had in reverence of all them that are about him." All right. So now let's go back to Acts. Okay. Again, Cornelius was a devout man and one that feared Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed to the Most High always. So, and what does it mean? What does it mean to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai? Okay, because Cornelius had to be following the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, because pertaining to the scriptures, the fear of the Lord is the keeping of his commandments. Okay, so it just goes to show that he had to be a J, because even the scriptures tell you that that the prayers of the wicked are an abomination to the Most High. All right, and it says that he prayed to the Most High always. All right, so that's just a little little chapter. It goes into Peter's vision. All right, which I'm